I was skeptical at first too, but these cases actually look cool as f***. I mean, I'd buy that. And by the end of this, you probably will want to too. So let's check it out. There are 3 different cases to choose from, but truthfully, it just comes down to which you think looks the prettiest. The clear and shield cases are for those who want to show off your S8, and the Lux is if you're better than everyone else and want a premium backplate to cover everything up. The cases are identical in construction, and installation is simply going in bottom side first and snapping the top into place for all 3 cases. Buttons are covered and raised, but responsiveness seems to be a hit or miss. Most of the cases I tested were responsive, while some had really stiff buttons, which definitely isn't normal. If that's the case with you, pun intended, get that shit checked out with their excellent customer service. Around back, there is a cutout for the camera and fingerprint reader. It's just nice having an edge to guide your finger to the reader instead of playing Where's Waldo and smudging up your camera every time you want to unlock your phone with your greasy ass fingers. Cutouts throughout the bottom, although wide, are pretty deep and have trouble with larger headphone jacks. On the clear case model, the speaker is simply cut out, but the Shield and Lux justify the higher cost in its redirection to face you. In my test though, honestly, it doesn't really make a difference. They both sound just as good and just as loud. In terms of size, all 3 cases are identical, slim, and they don't feel wide in the hand, which they achieved by not making the S8 any fatter around back or adding any girth to the sides. The clear model, being the affordable model, is an all-rubber clear case. It consists of a wicked Tron-like futuristic pattern that I think looks pretty cool. It's designed with curved edges that feel comfortable in the hand until you realize how greasy your hands actually are, which gets transferred and stored on the glossy finish of the case. So that's when you may want to pay a little more for the Shield model. Still a clear style case, but now sporting an upgraded aluminum armor that wraps around the whole case, offering a much stiffer structure all around. The aluminum edges are sharpened, which I personally prefer to provide some grip one-handed, since the clear back can still grease up. Unfortunately, they go a little too overboard with the sharp edges, as the top edge can become uncomfortable while talking on the phone with your mom, because really, who else would call you? But the real appeal is just how wicked this case looks. If you can't get a girl with this case, you're a lost cause. Finally, if you hate greasy things like I do, you can just completely cover up the back with an even more luxurious style. I've got the leather and carbon fiber back plates, but it's also available in a wood variant. In combination with the aluminum, the Defense Lux gets some serious style points from me. The cold steel feeling of aluminum just makes your Samsung S8 feel like a total badass. Overall, the stiff structure, slim design that's manageable one-handed, and the combination of premium materials just exudes a sense of money well spent. Unfortunately, it's still got those hard edges near the top that may irritate the hell out of you while you're on a call with your bae. So in summary, the Defense Clear for the affordable clear case that can grease up if you got sweaty palm syndrome, the Defense Shield for a premium clear model with its aluminum frame, and the Defense Lux if you hate clear cases and just want to scream high-end, my favorite being the one I don't have, the wood style. And yeah, they slide in and out of pockets without an issue. In case you were wondering, yeah, they all work with wireless charging magic. But I know, you're really wondering how they do when this happens. Starting with the clear case, the black and white strips inside aren't just there to look cool as f***. They're designed to stiffen up on impact and disperse the shock throughout the case instead of into the phone. There is a lip along the top and bottom of the case, but due to the flexible nature of the edges, it seems they could be peeled back easily on screen first impact. Not a deal breaker as long as you're not expecting a tough case out of a slim one. The Shield and Lux are much stiffer cases, offering a lip along the top and bottom that isn't going anywhere. They both consist of ear pockets on the inside, combined with the aluminum frame and stiff backplates. I feel a lot more confident dropping these 2 cases. All 3 models are great to keep you safe day to day, but not something to count on in harsher environments outdoors. A trade-off in protection I'm okay with for these motherfucking dope-ass designs. Just for you, use the code X-Doria15 to save 15% off. And honestly, go. Do it. Because this case is fire. The discount is only available for a limited time, so you snooze, you lose. If you couldn't tell already, my favorite goes to the iridescent, it definitely goes to the defense shield with the colorful edge one because it's a conversation starter. You'll get all the womans with this as your wingman or wing woman. Anyways, a big shout out to X-Doria for sponsoring the cases and review. It's a huge support for what I do on this channel, but I got complete creative freedom and all opinions expressed are from my own brain. That's it. If you love what you see, want to support me in creating more reviews, head over to our Patreon where I'll be hosting giveaways and any amount goes a long way. Like and subscribe if you want to see more and leave a comment below letting me know a case you want me to review next. I rest my case.